Happy Tuesday and happy BOGO Day. Kathleen Henderson here, Yankee Homestead, to talk about today's 3 BOGO oils, which are spearmint, tangerine, and lemon. And first, before we jump into how to use these 3 oils, I wanted to just give a reminder for those who are new to placing BOGO orders. If you are a doTERRA member, it's really easy to, the way I like to do it is to leave my regular loyalty order alone, and I go into my account and create a new LRP. There's an option, you can click on create new LRP, and you're going to be creating a new loyalty order, but you're going to delete it after you process the order. So again, I like to just leave my existing loyalty order alone, create new LRP. It will ask you to choose a ship date. I like to choose a date towards the end of the following month, just in case I forget to cancel it or something. It gives me plenty of time to do that. So choose your ship date and then add spearmint to your order. And remember that you can order up to 5 BOGOs, which means that for every spearmint up to 5 that you order, then you're gonna get a free tangerine and a free lemon. And all 3 are full size, they're all 15 milliliters, so it's an amazing deal. And if you're not a doTERRA member, this is obviously a great day to start your doTERRA membership. You can get in on the BOGO deal as well with your brand new enrollment order today on Tuesday, July 30th. This deal is only good for Tuesday, July 30th. It is buy 1 spearmint, get 1 tangerine and 1 lemon free. And remember, you can do that up to 5. The limit is 5 per account, per person. Okay, so let's talk about, and let me know if you have any questions about that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I will post a link for you in the description that you can click on if you'd like to order the BOGO, if you're not a doTERRA member yet. Okay, so spearmint. Whoops, I just dropped my spearmint. Spearmint is great for so many things. It's obviously minty, not at all the same aroma as peppermint. I would say that spearmint is a little sweeter than peppermint. I love peppermint and I also love spearmint. The aroma is really, really, it's one of my favorite aromas. In fact, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But anyway, spearmint is great for breath, freshening your breath. You can put a drop in water and swish it around in your mouth. You could just put a drop of spearmint in your mouth too. We do that with peppermint as well. It can be kind of strong, so I think it's more effective to swish in water. But like if you carry your spearmint with you, sometimes you don't always have access to water, and you could just put the drop of spearmint right in your mouth. It's great for respiratory concerns. It is a mint like peppermint. They share this in common. You want to dilute and apply to your chest and your back. You can also put it in the diffuser, inhale it somehow. It's also cooling like peppermint, so you can put some on the back of your neck. This can be great for just summertime, the heat. It can also be good for hot flashes, ladies. And it's also great for focus and concentration. You want to dilute and apply it to your neck, under your nose, the back of the neck. Again, you can put it in the diffuser. It's also great for digestive purposes, just like peppermint. You want to dilute it and apply it over the abdomen. And it's also good for head tension. You want to dilute it and apply it to the temples. Actually, for head tension, I like to apply all the way around the head, starting with the temple, and you can either go this way, behind the ears, under and around, and across the forehead, or the reverse direction. That is effective for head tension. It's also good for energy, and if you are feeling stressed, it helps to combat those types of feelings. You can use it aromatically that way. For those purposes, in the diffuser, you can swipe it under your nose, put it on your wrist, on the back of your neck. And here are a few ways that you might use spearmint around the house. We like to use spearmint when we vacuum. So if you've never tried this, you've got to give this a try, because it totally elevates your vacuuming experience. We like to add a few drops, and spearmint is our favorite one for this. Add a few drops of essential oil to a cotton ball, or a lot of times I will just rip off the corner of a tissue and put the oil on that tissue corner and then suck it up with the vacuum cleaner. And basically your vacuum cleaner will act like a diffuser, and it will, we've done it with a number of different oils, and Spearmint is my favorite because the aroma just permeates the house like no other oil. It really spreads through the house, and it helps open my sinuses. It's great for respiratory stuff, and it just elevates our moods. It's energizing, and it just makes vacuuming a much better experience. Plus you get the health benefits from inhaling spearmint, and anybody else in your house will reap those benefits too. So that is one of my favorite ways to use spearmint. You can also add a drop or two to chocolate brownies. You can do that with peppermint too. Peppermint or spearmint, if you like a chocolate and mint combination, that can be tasty. And we actually make a homemade dairy-free ice cream using coconut milk. We make mint chocolate chip, and so we add, I'd have to double check my recipe. The recipe is on my blog at yankeehomestead.com, and I can include that link in this post or in the description on YouTube. But we add a drop or two of peppermint and spearmint together to achieve that mint chip flavor. What else? Oh, and you can use it to flavor your water. So lots of benefits there. One is that I have definitely found, and the same is true for the other two oils that we're going to talk about too. I have found that when I add essential oil to my water, it helps me drink more water and stay more hydrated. I am much more eager to drink the water that has essential oil in it as opposed to just plain water. So the first benefit is that, for me anyway, I stay more hydrated. I drink more water when I have oil in my water. The second benefit is that, or multiple benefits, is that you'll reap all of those benefits that we just talked about. It'll help open up your sinuses. It'll help improve your mood. It will freshen your breath. It can even help with digestive concerns that way when you put it in your water. So those are a few ways to use spearmint. And here are a few diffuser blends for you to try with spearmint. You can combine spearmint with citrus bliss. You can combine spearmint with rosemary and wild orange. That's a nice combination. You can combine spearmint with eucalyptus. And then one more, try spearmint with lime, grapefruit, and wild orange. So there are 4 combinations that you can try out with your spearmint. Okay, let's talk about tangerine. And I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Sorry for my appearance, but today is a major gardening day at my house. Those of you who've been following along on Instagram or Facebook might know that my family has been consumed with our local 4-H fair, and my garden was very neglected for the last 7 to 9-ish days, and so we got out there and got busy with a lot of garden tasks today, didn't we, Hedden? What did we do out in the garden today?
Onions.
We did onions. We harvested onions and laid them all out to dry. What else did we do in the garden? Or what did I do in the garden? Do you know? What did you help me chop in the kitchen?
Peppers.
Peppers, yes. So lots of garden and kitchen work today, and yeah, it is what it is. So let's continue on to tangerine. Tangerine is great for immune support. It is, for immune support, you can add it to your water. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Wendy. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to the hi, Paige and Abby and Ashley and Jocelyn. Glad you could all join us today. We're talking about today's BOGO oil spearmint. We just covered spearmint, and now we're talking about tangerine, and then we'll talk about lemon. So tangerine is great for immune support. You can add a drop or two to your water and drink it. You can make your own capsule with tangerine in it. It's also great for sleep. It's similar to wild orange in that way, and it can help to calm anxious feelings. For those purposes, you want to run it in your diffuser. You want to swipe it under your nose. You can take it in your water also, or dilute it and put it on the back of your neck so you can smell it. It's also good for respiratory challenges like mild congestion, occasional coughs, and you want to dilute it and apply to the chest. It's also good for joints and muscles. Did you know that? Tangerine can be diluted and applied to achy, tired, sore joints and muscles. And you can also apply it to minor skin irritations. That was new for me. I learned that today, and we'll have to try that. It's also good for circulation. So you can use Tangerine topically, dilute it and apply on the area of concern, or you can also take it internally in water or a capsule. And it's great, just like a lot of our other citrus oils, it's a great degreaser. It removes grime and sticky stuff. Excuse me, so does lemon. And it is, just like spearmint and just like lemon, it's a great mood booster. It can help with energy and just uplifting your mood. So it's a great one to use aromatically, inhale it somehow for that benefit. And then you can add it to, just like the other citrus oils, you can add it to your water. It's going to help provide gentle detox, immune support like we talked about, even digestive support, and it'll make your water taste better, so you'll drink more water. And it's fun to add to smoothies too. I like to add wild orange or tangerine, a few drops sometimes, to smoothies, especially if I'm adding greens to my smoothies. It helps to cut that taste if you have people at your house who would rather taste citrus than greens or other veggies that you might put in your smoothies. And you can also add it to tea, which is soothing to the throat, and also, again, you'll get those same benefits that we talked about on top of the flavor. Here are 2 diffuser blends to try with tangerine. You can combine it with peppermint and rosemary in the diffuser, or try it with spearmint, one of the other BOGO oils. Okay, lastly, but not least, we have lemon. Lemon is one of our top 10 oils, and we use it for so many things. We use it, again, in our water for gentle detox, for mood boost. I love to use lemon in my water, 1 drop of lemon in my water first thing in the morning. Sometimes when I wake up, I feel kind of nasally, or like I've got some respiratory stuff going on. My nose is a little stuffy, and that lemon in my water really helps my sinuses get off to a good start for the day. It also helps me wake up, that bright citrus scent and taste. And it's a great way to help the body get started with that gentle detox with both the water and the lemon oil. Is a great way to get your systems started for the day. And again, it helps me drink more water when I have a taste that I like in my water, like lemon. And this one is good for respiratory concerns also, just like spearmint and tangerine. I mentioned that it helps to open my sinuses. It's good for a runny nose. You can dilute and apply it over the bridge of your nose or right under the nose, or again, drink it in water. You can also dilute it and apply to the chest, the upper back, the throat, under your nose. All of that is going to help with respiratory function. And then it's good for energy and focus. It's great to combine with peppermint for that purpose. Use it aromatically, again, on the back of your neck or in the diffuser. Again, adding it to your water is going to help with that as well. Lemon is a great one for cleaning. You probably know that. You can make a spray with lemon oil and use it to clean surfaces in your house. It's also a great degreaser and degrimer. It's good whenever you get that sticky residue on especially glass or stainless steel metal. Like if there was a price tag on it that you had trouble getting off, or it left behind sticky gunk, lemon is a great one to use to get that grease or that grime or gunk off. It's also a great choice for, speaking of grime and gunk, like I garden a lot, or anything that you do where your hands get greasy or grimy or grubby. Paint, if you get paint on your hands, or like motor oil or sap, or again, if they get really dirty just working outside in dirt or the garden or whatever, lemon is a great one to use when you are cleaning your hands. And I like to put it in a sugar scrub because the sugar helps to exfoliate off some of that grease and grime, and the lemon oil really helps to degrease and get gunk off your hands. So lemon is a great choice for sugar scrub, and I keep lemon sugar scrub especially at my utility sink in the laundry room, and sometimes in the kitchen, at the kitchen sink. It's also a great deodorizer. So like if you've been working with garlic or onions or fish or something that really tends to linger, that scent lingers on your skin, then lemon is a great way to help deodorize and get rid of those unwanted odors. And for the same purpose, it's good to run it in the diffuser for deodorizing. Like if you've burned something in the kitchen or in the bathroom, lemon can be a great choice. Just drop one drop in the toilet bowl to help freshen the air in a bathroom. You can also put a little bit of lemon oil on a cotton ball or even like a piece of newspaper, piece of tissue, something like that in your trash can to help keep the trash can area smelling fresh and clean. And you can also put it down your garbage disposal or in your compost bucket or any of those places that tend to get a little stinky. You can also put some on a cotton ball, or if you're trying to be super eco-friendly, you can even just put it on like a rag or some kind of cloth and stick it in shoes that might need freshening, especially overnight. Just leave it in the shoes overnight to help them smell better by the next morning. And here are a couple more ways that you can use your lemon oil. We talked about adding it to our water, just one drop. You can also add it to warm tea. You can make a fruit soak, a fruit rinse or cleanser really for like berries, grapes, fruits, even veggies, by filling a bowl or your sink with cold water and adding a few drops of lemon and then letting the fruit or whatever soak in that lemon water. It will help to clean the fruit, and it can also enhance the taste. It's also great for, speaking of fruit, it's great for preventing apples from browning. So if you need to slice or cut apples ahead of time before you will be eating them, you can. I actually keep a spray in my fridge, the door of my refrigerator. It's just water and lemon oil. I actually use a bottle of lemon, like I recycle an old empty bottle and put one of those little spray tops that fits right on a 15 milliliter oil bottle and keep that spray in my fridge, and then you can just spritz your apples to keep them from browning. The same way that if you've ever soaked apples in like lemon juice or anything like that, it works the same way. It'll help keep your apples from browning. I also use lemon in my immune support roller blend. So that blend contains 5 oils: On Guard, Melaleuca, which is tea tree, thyme, and lemon. And what's the other one that I'm missing? On Guard, Melaleuca, thyme, lemon, and I'm totally blanking on the other one. I'll post the recipe for you. The recipe is on the blog and also in another YouTube video. But we use that, we put it in a roller bottle with carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil, and we keep them all over the house. We rub them on our feet and our spines when we are really wanting to provide extra immune support for any of my family members. And it's also good for a throat gargle. If you have an irritated or sore throat, or again, if you feel something coming on, I like to take a warm cup of water and add 1 drop lemon, 1 drop On Guard, and 1 drop tea tree oil, and get it on the back of my throat, gargle with it, a whole mug of water. And that really helps to soothe a sore or irritated throat, and also provides immune support, which will be helpful. And we already talked about using it in the sugar scrub. It's good for soothing veins. If you struggle with varicose veins, you can make a blend of 5 drops. This is in a 5 milliliter roller bottle. 5 drops lemon, 5 drops helichrysum, 10 drops lavender, and 15 drops cypress. And then top it off with fractionated coconut oil or a carrier oil, and use it on your veins twice daily. It can take 6 weeks or even longer to notice results. So just do it consistently, work it into your routine, and see what you think of that blend for your veins. This is a fun use that I haven't had an opportunity to try because I almost never wear nail polish. But if you paint your nails more often than I do, you'll have to give this a try and tell me how it works. But I've heard that you can use lemon oil to remove nail polish. So what you want to do is put vinegar, white vinegar, in a bowl and add a few drops of lemon oil to the vinegar in the bowl, and then soak your fingernails in that vinegar mixture. I'm not sure for how long. I would say at least 5 minutes, wouldn't you think? And then afterwards, just rub the polish off. I'm not sure if you need to use a cloth or a tissue, but I would love to experiment with that. I just so rarely paint my nails, so the next time that I have a reason to paint my nails, maybe I can give it a try. But if anyone has tried it, or if you try it soon, you'll have to leave a comment for us and tell us how it worked. Okay, and here are 4 diffuser blends for you to try with lemon. The possibilities are endless, but here are 4 to try. Lemon plus breathe and lime. I love that blend. Lemon is great with peppermint. That's a simple one. It's good for energy and focus and concentration. Lemon with rosemary and lavender. That's a really clean, fresh scent. Makes me think of like kitchen. It would be a nice diffuser blend for the kitchen. It can also be helpful for springtime, like if in the spring pollen really bothers you, the rosemary, lime, and lavender can be a great combination for your diffuser. And then one more diffuser blend to try with lemon is lemon and blue tansy and grapefruit. Okay, so spearmint, tangerine, and lemon. Make sure you snag yours today on Tuesday, July 30th by midnight Mountain Time, although I would not wait that long. Make sure to get your order in before then. And remember to, doTERRA members, create a new LRP, add the spearmint, however many spearmints you want, up to 5, and then you'll automatically receive up to 5 the free tangerines and the free lemons. And did I mention this? After you process that loyalty order, then go in and delete that loyalty order, and then your original existing loyalty order should still be there because you haven't touched that at all. And again, remember, if you're not a doTERRA member yet, today is a great day to join. You can get in on the BOGO deal with spearmint. You can pick a starter kit and add the spearmint to it. That would be a great way to go about it. Or you can just enroll with the spearmint and get the free tangerine and lemon. And so we can help you do that. If I'm your doTERRA friend, just reach out to me and I'll help you get started. If someone else has been sharing doTERRA with you, you can ask them and they'll be more than happy to help you get started. So happy BOGO Tuesday. Go snag your spearmint and your free tangerine and lemon, and happy oiling.